Hello everyone and welcome! I wanted to do some Brawler's Guild videos, which is what you're seeing right now. This is the selection screen. You can click on any of the bosses you want to see right now if you want to see a specific boss. They're all pretty quick videos showing how to do the boss in about a minute with tips and what the boss strategy is. Very quick. I just wanted to chronicle my adventures through the Brawler's Guild. If you want to start the video right now, you can click on the banner at the top that says which rank it's in, with Bismo and Boss Basil flying at the top. They're the announcers for both the Alliance and the Horde. Alright, let's begin. Next up is Hexose, which is inspired by the Super Hexagon game where you have to avoid, well, Hexagon. So let's take a look at what's going to happen. The strategy here is to use your mouse to spin your camera around. Or your character as well. Pretty interesting. Okay. And you have to do DPS at the same time. So, as people say, this is a clicker's worst nightmare. Let's see how I do. Not so well, apparently. Time to try Hexose again. Weird. Once again, I'm going to be doing Hexose. Let's see how it goes. So apparently I was doing Hexose wrong. You actually have to put him through the openings, not me. I thought it was me because that's how it works in Super Hexagon. So I was applying the mechanics of the game it was inspired by to this fight, but it's actually the opposite, so that's interesting. Well, the power of Mr. Smight will help me, I hope. Let's see how it goes. So close. So close. Alright, here we go again. That was actually really close that time. I don't think some of my cooldowns are off of cooldown. No, they're not. Because I kind of queued up right away. So some of my cooldowns are not off yet, like Stampede. So I'll have to focus more on not dying. So here we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. Whew, look at my health. I was almost done. Wow. Woohoo. That's a fun one. I wasn't paying attention to my bars at all. I was just mashing shit. Hopefully trying to focus on the pattern. Whew, that was pretty stressful. Alright, on to the next one. Next up, we're going to do Tyson Sanders, who apparently throws some chickens. So it's kind of a joke on Colonel Sanders, the KFC guy. I don't really know much about KFC since I don't really eat fast food. And I've only eaten it like twice in my life, I think. I don't eat meat anymore, so no need to go there. Let's fight this boss. Let's see what it does. With my gear, it's pretty easy. You just have to avoid all the chickens. Next up we have T440, dual mode something something, I don't remember his exact name. But his gist is that he switches between ranged and melee attacks. So when you're in melee, he'll does his melee attack, but he has a stacking buff where he'll melee faster and faster. Same thing goes for range. He has a melee buff. He has a ranged attack that will attack faster and faster as the fight goes on. So you have to switch between range and melee. So this can be actually pretty challenging if you're a range class or melee class. But for me, it's actually pretty easy with all my gear. So next up is Anthracite. Now Anthracite is kind of interesting. He gets lit on fire, and you get a special action button that's a water backpack to cool him off. The water shoots out of your back, so you have to face your back to the boss. And by pressing the action button, it'll turn him off when he's on fire, so he won't be on fire anymore. Because when he's on fire, you take more and more ticking damage as the fight goes on. When he's not on fire, you don't take any damage, and there's a debuff on him where he takes more damage. However, you only have one charge in your water backpack, so you need to kill the ads to get more charges to be able to cool off the boss more and more. Except for me, I only had to do it once because my DPS and my gear is kind of insane.